Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. We were waiting for a couple people to show up, and I've got a thing over Chase's face. So give me a second to fix that, because
I wouldn't want to
Chase,
look at me either.
yeah,
Oh,
clearly.
I'd
Oh
be
can't
like,
wow,
say
oh
this
things
is
goodness.
like
all
that.
this is all screwed up. So while I fix this, Scott, talk about things.
Um, okay. What should I talk
There we
about?
go.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we have a Patreon. Check it out. It's
And I was
patreon.com
hoping you were going
slash
to
those
tell us more
natural
about your
ones.
cat.
I was actually about to do a post when it got thrown to me of our weekly character sheets, which is one of the perks at the second level and above. There's lots of different levels. Base levels got Discord access, and you get your name on our tickers and stuff. We are going to open up that Discord as soon as we figure it out to anybody. Um, one of the levels is a weekly shout out. So, once again, thank you, Les and Flora Marlat, for your continued support. You can check out that full list I was talking about in our character cards over there and in the mid and end screens. There's lots of merch, lots of different stuff. We're always in Discord talking with everybody, so please check it out. We'd love to have you. Patreon.com slash those natural ones.
Thank you. And I think I'm actually ready now, so I can actually do the typical opening. So hello, and welcome to yet another exciting episode of Those Natural Ones. Again, sorry for the delay today, but we were running a little bit behind. As you can tell, not a typical Those Natural Ones stream unless there's technical difficulties. But we are up and running now. Before we get started, a couple quick announcements, starting with thank you, shout out to our continued for our continued support from the Dragon's Lair Columbus. So if you are in need of any kind of tabletop gaming supplies, board games, CCGs, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, any of those other things, and you are in the central Ohio area, go up to the Polaris area, check out Dragon's Lair Columbus. I believe they're I really need to memorize their website. I think it's DL Columbus or dragonslaircolumbus.com. One of the two. Check them out. They do have a shop on there as well that you can order if you're not local to us. But either way, check them out. Awesome guys, very knowledgeable guys, gals, and in betweens as well. Apologize for my gender misgendering there. Anyway, moving on. Our next in-person sitting around a real table rolling real dice the way D&D was meant to be played 2 weeks from now, the 20th, not next week, the following week, Friday the 20th. Mark it on your calendar. We will be sitting around a table rolling real dice. And as you know, that week, that Tuesday, will be our crossover with the Dungeon Nutses, continuing the Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. So look forward to that as well. That's going to be Tuesday the 17th at our normal 7:30 start time. So I think that's everything. Probably not, but you know, it is what it is. So, Cassandra, would you like to tell everybody what happened on the last episode, which was 2 weeks ago?
It just seems like so long ago.
I know,
But
right?
yes, I would love to. So we were at this ranch, right? The Colt Ranch. Emsada decided that she wanted to stealth into the cellar, but she did so exceedingly poorly. So Raya had to go along to help. So Msada stepped on a branch, which obviously snapped loudly. The guard became alert. Duluth tried to cause a diversion by moving the gate. Helena got a little anxious, so she took her anti-anxiety drugs, which happened to also be anti-gravity drugs. She became euphoric, which was great because she was the only one having a good time. Duluth stepped out and asked the guard about his foster brother. Doc steps out and claims they're all his wards, even though he's not a real doctor at all. Then Imsada and Raya manage to make it into the cellar, despite Imsada's clomping feet because of that distraction, while the guard calls for backup and goes up to the three people who are doing this weird thing, Helena started tap dancing in the sky, and she said, "Trust me, guys, I'm high." And so I told her, swim down," and she wouldn't do it. Gao commands the guard to grovel while still hiding in the bushes and somehow makes that one. And so the guard grovels. And while he's down there, Doc ties him up and Duluth gags him. And then Doc turned Helena into a parade float with extra rope. Gao accidentally murders the guard by prying off his medallion necklace. Then Doc becomes the Macy's Day Parade by dragging Helena to the porch. Aloof again asks about his foster brother to the guard that's on the porch. After he and Gao stealth as well as Sada, sorry, which was not good. The DM reached his absolute limit with the brother seeking mission. And they all had to roll initiative. Helena immediately killed that guard, and then Duluth tried to hide the body underneath the doormat, which was very
Bride.
effective. Nobody could tell that there was a whole body under that little tiny doormat. And then this all happened actually before the group got to the dungeon that the DM had prepared. So that was helpful. So then uh, the artifact retrieval team, forensic, Eh, finally rolls,
No.
they yes, we finally rolled decent stealth. We enter the dungeon silently but deadly. Eh. We found a couple of
Unbelievable.
unused we found a couple of unused amulets, but otherwise most of the rooms were pretty bare. There was a young cult member who wandered into the room. He saw us, got scared, and immediately peed his pants in terror. He got murdered immediately as well. Gao dragged the body with us as we hid behind these crates while these other guard cult member guys walked past gossiping about different things. In the next room, we found 7 pedestals, each marked with symbols, each bearing items that we obviously took, but each item was on a pedestal that was marked the same markings that we have on our body. Um, then we found a weapons room, which Doc loots immediately. And then we finally find this well, it's like a well-like hall with a ladder down that leads to a large chamber. There's a handsome beefcake and his 3 lackey cult members at the bottom of this ladder, which we find. Duluth steps forward and once again says that, well, actually, no, he doesn't ask about his brother this time. He says that we're with the Woldenberg chapter of this cult that we still don't know the name to it. And Sada goes along with him and fully breaks the DM. They note no grung are here. We haven't seen any. They ask about the diversity training. They sexually harass the beefcake guy. Then we do learn that the cult is moving to a new location and that in the boxes there's just the last bit of supplies, and that we could expect this whole place to be cleared out very shortly. The beefcake tells us his name, which is Shit, which is an unfortunate name.
His name was not shit.
Then why did he
I miss
say
it.
shit when she asked his name?
Moving on.
So their incredible
Oh, shit.
de-escalation efforts somehow failed. Raya picked off the lackeys one by one as the group ganged up on Shit, who rolled way better than any of us did. And as we were struggling to stay standing, Helena delivered the killing blow with her stolen butter knife, which was truly epic moment. And then we explored a chamber. We found a confusing book that determines our destiny that we somehow need to share because there's only one copy and there's a bunch of us. And there was a note that came with it from the same K that left the note beforehand that just basically called us late and said, figure it out. We left without exploring the house at all because we were all pretty low in health and there was a lot of people up there. Back at the end, Doc identified the items we took from our personal altars, those pedestals. We learned that the pendants we found will always kill the person who's wearing them, who's attuned to them when removed or when the trigger word is said, but then apparently it's not the same trigger word for everyone. It was confusing. Also, we found that a loud sword that hums around artifacts. And we all shared this dream where we're in a dark hallway with an hourglass and the sand was flowing upwards. And there's a figure forming in the sand. After the glass cracked, he says, You have passed the threshold. You have been seen. The dungeon was never asleep. Will you climb? And then the hourglass flipped and we all fell. And as we woke up, we leveled up, which is really great. And then each one of us had a new ability we don't yet fully understand. And that's where we're at.
Fantastic. We need to work on shortening that down a little bit, but I think we're
Well,
getting
I
there.
tried, but it was like 5 hours of show.
That's true.
It's true.
All right, so let's get some music playing, and we pick up as you all are still sitting in the tavern together. Have you rested yet? I can't remember. I think yes, you did, because that's when you leveled up, was during your rest. So it's the next
Yes.
morning. It's the next morning. You all congregate again around in the tavern around breakfast. The elven server brings over plates of, lighter ales, breakfast meats, eggs, toast, certain things. Typical breakfast fare. We'll say at this point it is probably, well, you guys were out late the night before, so it's probably late morning. We'll say 10-ish. What are you all doing?
It's early.
Probably go down for breakfast.
You're literally sitting at the table right
Oh, sorry. I was listening. I promise.
now. All right, Scott. Listen, I don't need two Scotts to don't pay attention.
Let's
Wait,
take
what?
a closer look at this book, shall we?
I heard my name. What? Yes. Let's look at this book.
There's a lot of stuff in it.
So, have we decided what we're gonna give Severin? What we're keeping for ourselves?
Do we have an inventory of what we've stolen? Because we stole a lot.
Well, I think like the only things that don't go with one of us are that sword and that veil. And then there's the book, which is really like the only artifact. Do we tell him about the book? Obviously, we're not giving it up.
He might
We
be
should
able
probably
to.
tell him about it.
Also, guys, looking at this book, doesn't it kind of look like we killed a bunch of people that worship us?
The implications.
Whoops. Maybe if we go to the Waldenberg chapter, we can just ignore that part.
Maybe we should have gone with your census idea after all.
Yeah. Do any of you have any strange bodily markings in this house? What kind of a census question is that?
I think
Just
it's
stay in
worth
your lane, sir.
I think it's worth asking Severin if he has any insight as to how and why he gathered us. 'Cause don't you think it's a little strange that we all have markings and somehow he grouped us all together for what is
Yeah.
seemingly not an important mission?
Yeah, I think we should probably show him, or at least ask him, what these symbols mean.
I would say it stands to reason that we're largely together by happenstance.
I can't remember. Did we show him the tiles from the first temple?
I think we did.
Yeah, I believe you did.
Okay, then he didn't tell us anything. He knew anything about the symbols then.
I don't
Yeah,
think
but
we
we-
ever
Yeah,
explicitly showed him
you-
the tiles.
Well, if you remember, he knew the symbol from what was outside of the temple, first temple. And also, but at that point he just knew it as some forgotten civilization, some ancient, possibly ancient religion or ancient culture, but there was no. He didn't really have any insight as to the meaning behind it or even who created it. It's just something that ties into some long forgotten civilization.
Did we get our new special items in our inventory?
Not yet. I have to add those in. Emery, I saw that the items were there. I did not see that the feats were there. Did you do the feats as well? Are those in a different compendium?
I don't think I did the feats yet.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Just I'll get the. I see the items are in here. I'll get them added to your character sheets in a minute. While you guys continue.
Okay, so we tell Severin about the book. He said he'd pay extra if we had items that he liked. So, anybody really want this sword?
I mean,
Do we hang on to the veil in case we run into the seventh person?
Oh,
I'd say we keep the veil. We have those amulets too that like kill you if you take it off. I don't know if we really have a use for those.
we could put them on an enemy, and then they
Or-
rip it off and die.
We can use them to cosplay the cult next time we come into contact
But
with
if we
them.
take it out, it's gonna kill us.
Not if we don't attune to it.
Just put it on over your shirt.
Hmm.
Mm.
Whatever we
Like
do with
Flava
those things,
Flav.
we ought to use extreme caution.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't trust those.
Yeah, I don't know if they're worth playing around with.
animals. Can't trust them.
Did Doc just say we should use extreme caution?
I know. I'm
Yeah.
suspicious about that too.
We might need to like take his temperature, see if he has a fever.
Insight check.
Roll it.
13.
Okay.
Raya, do you remember which item was yours?
Gloves.
Gloves of the Unfixed Path.
Yep.
Thank you. Sada is the. Sada was
Ring.
the band of closed spiral, right?
Gal, what did you roll for the
13.
insight? 13? Ah, you're sure it's fine.
Gao, I believe that you have something that belongs to me.
Yeah. That's right. And you see Gal kind of remove the top of his mask and pull out a bag and then put his mask back on and hand you your bag.
I'd snatch it away.
Is there
These
a
are
storage
expensive.
compartment in there?
It's his own bag
Nature's
of holding.
pocket.
Yeah.
You did not just say nature's pocket.
Confused.
The sweat that has to be on that thing.
It's still good.
Yes, that is very nasty.
I washed it recently.
How clean does Gal look right now?
Dirt
I
check.
mean, we did just murder a bunch of people in a like sacrificial cult temple, but you know.
Did you
we
not
took
take a bath
rest.
before bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He
That's poor
bathes in his
housekeeping.
clothes. You guys may not be aware of this, but he combines laundry and bathing in one efficient ritual.
Whew. For
That
a
has
minute
the
there, I thought
smell.
you were going to say bathing and killing, which would have been very telling.
Well, he could. I've never experienced that part.
Hmm.
So, are you got any familiar with these locations in here? where we might want to. I mean, I'm assuming we want to check out some of this stuff. I have never heard of a goddamn one of these.
Yeah.
Well, I've made a commitment to Severin.
Your commitment to Severin?
I appreciate
that
that.
go?
People break up all the time, though, Gouts.
Yeah.
That's all
It
right.
might be time to move on.
How long does this commitment last?
Until we get to the capital.
Until death do you part.
Well, I was thinking we should probably. There's got to be some more places to like research at the capital where some of these places might be.
That's a good idea.
Maybe Severin even knows some of them. He knows some weird shit.
He knows a lot of weird shit.
Are we sure we want to show this tome to him?
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it needs to be clear that we're keeping it. I mean, he's got a lot of notebooks. I'm sure I'd be fine with him making his own copy, but we keep this. We're in it. Maybe he makes a copy, we can all sign it for him.
Maybe he already has a copy.
That's true.
You think he already knows about it?
Might. If nothing else, I'm sure he would be interested to know
Mhm.
that they said they're leaving this
I
location.
guess.
I think we should share it with him. We don't know anything, can't really learn anything about it on our own.
I think
I
we
mean, we
should just.
could just go with him to the capital and go to the university library by ourselves.
Duluth, make me a history check. Ooh,
18.
18. Thumbing through the book as you all are sitting there around breakfast. Duluth, you grab the book at one point and you're thumbing through the pages. And there's one page specifically that kind of resonates with you a little bit. It's a loose leaf of paper between pages 16 and 17. Talks about that's titled something about the drowned root. And
Age of the
as
drowned root.
you look at it, there's something that resonates in the back of your mind, almost like a memory of a thought.
Well, I'm wondering if it's not about where I'm from.
It seems familiar, almost like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a fairy tale, like a story that was told to children in your village specifically, like to keep them from wandering. So
Like
about
Hansel and Gretel.
kind of, to an extent, about some long forgotten temple or something deep in the rainforests of Mesh. That's all you really remember, but there's something about this that's specifically kind of danger. Lots of danger comes to mind.
Is there an old lady who cooks children?
I mean, possibly.
Not to be derivative. There's an old dragonborn that cooks adolescents on a rock, stone cooking.
And what was their name?
I will, the Wicked Witch of the Southeast.
And they had a specific cardinal direction? Fascinating.
Well, it was
Hey,
Miss
Emery,
Lily.
you're going to
Is
need
that-
to lift your mask slightly. You're very muffled.
Can you hear me now?
That's a little better.
Stick the microphone up under there then.
Quick shout out to everybody in the chat: Jester, Moore, Momlat, Dadlat, RS Govermax. I'm sure there's other people in there that I can't see. Kashti Shepherd, Andy Gant, and everybody else, if I missed you.
Did you just say Nasty Shepherd?
No, I did not say I said Kashti. Kashhtyn. Kashton Shepherd.
Oh, okay.
I
That's
prefer
much
nasty.
different.
There you go. All right, anyway.
That never gets old.
All right, anyway, continue.
Hop in our chat and we will brutally mispronounce your screen names. Awkwardly.
Nasty Shepherd.
Nasty Shepherd.
So I
All right.
will inform the group of this impression I'm getting from this page that it's weird. It's not a number. It's like somebody just threw it in there or forgot to put a number down there because they didn't know how to insert automatic page numbers or something.
Or it's because somebody printed the entire 129 pages and then realized that he forgot a page. So he wasn't about to reprint it just for because one of the numbers would have been off.
Oh,
You know, the world may never know.
You could have put 16B.
16.5.
16.5.
Oh my god.
It's a secret number.
Yeah, it reminds me of a story from where I grew up, and that this reference to the scaled ones, the shelled ones, the poison-born, the soft-footed, those are, I believe, references to the races of Mesh. I would be the poison-born. Obviously not the shelled ones. I do have a rather soft foot, however. But that's not me. Sounds like a fairy tale, though. One of those things parents tell their kids to scare them out of going into the woods.
It's a little weird having fairy tales when we know fairies are actually real things.
Yeah, but they tell some tall tales.
Mhm.
You ever met a fairy? They will lie.
Oh my god, they
No.
lie so much. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Don't do that around Goliaths. They might take some offense to that. Tall tales being what they are.
Yeah.
Is that a dad joke?
I'm old.
He is the foster dad, if you remember.
Oh, right. I did forget.
Also, I need to go shopping.
Ooh.
Anybody else need to go shopping? Maybe after
Yeah.
we get some coin from this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we should
Yeah,
figure
Yeah.
out what we're giving him.
Yeah, let's secure our coin first.
All right,
I
so
mean,
what's our inventory? What do we have?
Nobody's got any use for this sword. Maybe he'll give us some good bonus for that.
That shit sword?
That's a really good sword, just not for any of us.
Yeah.
No, he means shits.
Oh yeah,
It
shit
belonged
sword.
to
Yeah.
shit.
Okay. Yeah, so it was
Not that
was
it
a
is
really big
shit.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be shit.
I misunderstood. I thought he was calling it a shit sword.
Mhm.
How many of those
Gotcha.
death necklaces do we have?
We have 5.
5? Oh,
5
more
of
than I
the
thought.
sigils and 7 sets of robes.
Oh, he might want the robes.
I'm not
That's
giving up
true.
my robe.
Yeah, I
Keeping
kind
this
of.
cult robe.
He
should
can
probably
have
keep-
mine.
Give him the
Oh
one
my
that
God.
kid peed in.
Yeah, give him
Jester,
the P robe.
the redacted
Oh wait, I
files.
DP'd it. I forgot about the DP.
Oh my god, that's what it was. Stop it.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what it was. For
My
this entire week I was trying to remember
Why
the
would you,
context
why?
of that joke, but I could not remember what it was.
I wish
Oh.
that I did not have this back in my head. DP.
That
What was
Okay.
the
makes both of us.
what
I
was
would
the
like
sword
to
called
keep
again?
one of the robes.
It's about this
For us.
time that Severin actually walks in from outside.
Hey, thanks,
Hold up.
Rova.
Rova, thanks, buddy. The ticket for Dr. Parmbert to the Feywild, no reason but for the fairies. Is the doc gonna want to burn down the Feywild as well? We might find out later in this season. All right.
You like to know.
It's about this time that Severin walks in from outside. He's got a satchel. It looks like he just went shopping for some supplies and everything. And he goes and he kind of looks over and sees all of you and kind of waves. And he's like, "Oh, you're back. Um, so
sir.
that's a good thing. You're alive. How did you make it to the? Well, here he comes and kind of sits down next to you and lowers his voice. He's like, "So tell me what happened? Did you find the outpost or compound? I don't
Did
know
you
the proper
anticipate we would
words.
not return alive?
I always anticipate the worst. Didn't we have this
should know
conversation
better by
once
now.
already?
You should know better by now, Severin.
All things considered, I think it's entirely prudent to assume we die.
I will
I mean-
always come back.
I mean, you met shit.
Hmm.
Shit,
I mean,
I'm
just
sorry.
look at him.
What? Who are you who are
We've
you
seen
calling-
some shit, Severin. We've seen some shit.
No,
Okay.
no, I apologize. I'm referring to someone who died during our excavation.
Oh,
or
my.
expedition.
Gal
oh,
pulls out the amulet that he pulled off the guy on the outskirts with the skin still attached
Oh,
to it and
it's
drops
kinda
it
look-
in front of him.
Ugh, ugh. He just kind of grabs a like
Ugh.
nearby piece of cloth. Ugh, brother. Ugh. He finds like a nearby piece of cloth, and then like grabs the amulet's chain between his like middle finger and thumb and the cloth, and he just lifts it up. He's like, "Is that?" And he just kind of sniffs. Oh.
I feel like Severin invented hand sanitizer in this world.
Is this from a person?
Yes.
This is pieces of the person on this amulet?
Yes, it seemed to be a feature.
Oh, feature,
Makes
not
it
a bug.
rare.
Bug.
Oh, okay.
The
So
bug is it actually kills you. Or
his eyes get wide slightly. I might need a little more context to that, but is what? Okay, so random amulet aside, tell me about this mission. What happened? What did you find?
Well, there's definitely a cult there. We
Okay.
attempted to educate them on diversity, but they
I'm
weren't having it.
Sure, that went well.
It started to, but something went wrong.
I see. So, HR violations aside, what did you learn? What did you find out?
Well, who's got it?
Yeah, who's gonna show him?
I
Who's got it?
produced the book.
We found
Produce.
this. Now we're keeping that,
You're
but you may.
you're
Yes,
Keepers.
we're keeping that.
his eyes get wide slightly and he looks over. He's like, it's the symbol, the same as tracing the same symbol with one of his fingers on the cover of this book. It's like, where this was, and he kind of starts, he flips open the front cover. starts like leafing through the pages. Have you had time to read through this yet?
We've perused. Yes.
Interesting. This so tell me, what did you find? Is this like their doctrine? Is this
Well, the
personal
weird thing
journal? What is
is
this?
this book seems to reference the six of us.
He just kind of
We
almost
were wondering
like a
what
dog. He tilts his head slightly.
what you might know about that.
Why would it a book in a cult compound in the edge of the desert?
I'll just lift up my shirt.
Right,
Oh.
you're missing part B
Gal-
of how we're
Gal
connected.
reveals his collar at the same time.
Doc reveals part of his leg.
Ooh,
So-
Doc.
I
Scandalous.
need to show some leg for this one.
Put that
So-
skirt back down, you feisty.
Let
You can't make me.
Oh my god, no, Raya did not get boots. She got gloves. She did not get boots. She shall not get
Somebody
boots.
got
please. You're one campaign behind, Rova. He looks
Gal got boots
across
though.
to the three of you, and then the other three. He's like, "Are you all similarly marked?"
Yeah, but I'm not pulling down my shirt for you.
That's fine. It's fine. I'll take your word for it. This is. He just kind of scratches his chin. The short little bit of white and gray stubble.
So are you telling us that you were not aware of this when you got this band of rabble together?
I mean, if you remember correctly, most of us, you just kind of fell into my lap. These two, I'm pointing at Helena and the doc, I met in that town that I can't remember the name of. Hold on one second and I'll tell you. Where is it? These two I met and hired in Auburn as potential explorers, and then the rest of you, well, four of
Yes,
you,
that
I
is
met.
how you gathered us together. Are we
I did not
to
gather.
assume that there was no purpose behind your gathering?
I mean, pointing to Msada, you all brought her to me. I had never seen her before. You found her in the temple. The four of you,
Right where you sent us. So
true, but like I said, I hadn't seen her until you brought her into.
that's a 17 insight check.
I don't have his character sheet. Hold on a second.
Oh, whoops.
Anybody else inciting him?
I will
Violence.
I will put my head right next to yours and put my goggles on Duluth and Deuce's face so as to grant him disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I'm helping.
So you have no reason to mistrust the things that he's saying.
Okay.
He looks and he's like, it seems like some sort of serendipitous fortune has guided all of our hands together.
Can
If
I
it
just say
wasn't-
that I am always disappointed when Severin is not the bad guy. Like, I want him to be evil so bad. And like every single time it's like, you have no reason to not believe what he's saying. And I'm like, God, I'm gonna catch you in a fucking lie here. I swear he's evil. He's like the big bad of this whole thing. No one will convince me otherwise.
He's like it seems like there's some sort of serendipitous fortune that's bringing you all together. I don't believe that it is me, but perhaps I was part of the overall orchestration of this event. Perhaps I was somehow some sort of vessel to bring you all together. He starts kind of looking off, like wanderlusty almost, and he's like, maybe I am providing a better role, a bigger purpose than just my. And almost to the, you almost get the sense that you have like inflated his ego to making him feel like he's more important than just some sort of like um, museum curator.
Okay,
Well,
Like,
Severin,
while he's
come back
kind of
down to.
distracted, while he's kind of distracted in that mind space, Gal's just kind of quietly walk up behind him and put his brawny hands on his shoulders.
just kind of look. Oh my god, that's never. I'm never gonna get used to that.
I
Yes,
noticed you
Gal.
took an interest to that symbol on the cover.
I
Any
mean,
particular reason?
that's the same symbol that I sent you all to look to that temple for. It's a, as far as I know, the symbol of some sort of ancient civilization, potentially ancient religion. I'm not sure, but I've been trying to research it and find more information about it for years. That's why I sent you all to that temple in the first place, was to uncover, hopefully, some sort of more information, something that can be used to kind of figure out who these people were, where, whether or not they are actually worshiping this, if this is a religion, or if this is maybe like some sort of just random like subway sign or something. He wouldn't say subway. Subways aren't a thing. Some like random navigational marker, or if this is some sort of religious symbol, or maybe it has something to do with like water cycles and planting strategies, and it could be a lot of different things. And until we find more information about it, unfortunately, I can't really give you anything else.
What has
Motorcycle, is that
you?
like a D&D jet ski?
No, absolutely not.
What has you so
Indeed, jet
focused
ski.
on this specifically, though?
The symbol showed up in some of my research quite a few years ago. It showed up in images of a excavation that was happening on. Hold on, I need my terminology. Give me a second. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? It showed up in an excavation on Peloria from probably 60 years ago, and there was something about it, and then something about it that caught my attention, and then a few years later, I was researching about another excavation in the tundras of Massilia that showed the same symbol. And the fact that it was the same symbol on opposite sides of the world kind of piqued my interest as how would this symbol show up on opposite sides of the world in ruins from a time before recorded history, before we really know anything of what happened. Could it be some sort of ancient advanced civilization? Could it be extraterrestrials, as it were, people from not of this planet? Could it be a coincidence? Could it be? There's so many possibilities, and it kind
Well,
of became my hyperfixation, as it were. I guess you could say.
well, have you heard of this Loom, or this queen that is referenced?
Loom. What?
The Great Loom
Hmm.
that is
Oh.
now broken?
Loom does seem to be the through line through this whole thing, or so it would seem.
Like the thread.
I remember seeing in my research of these other excavation sites. Now that you say that, there was other symbols, other symbolism that could have potentially referenced a loom, but I don't know any details about it. You said
A
something
lot
about
to
a
unpack
queen?
here. Yeah, the queen. She is mentioned right up
What?
front here.
What
Also, one of these
queen?
cult members asked us who their queen was, as you know,
Mm.
trying to
Oh,
make sure we were legit.
this is
Which
like a
queen
queen of like a royal lineage. Is there a
I
specific
believe it's
country?
some sort of entity that they worship or something. That's what it seemed like.
Does this queen have a name?
Well, here on page 3, it's also referred to as the Mind Weaver.
Mindweaver. Interesting.
If that is the same entity, it's on the nature of the queen. So I assume the Mind Weaver is another name for this queen.
Are you showing him this page?
Yeah, we handed it to him.
Okay. He flips through, starts reading the page. He's like, "This is." Yes, it mentions a god, not a god of domination. So yes, I think your theory is correct. It does seem to be some sort of deity or figurehead that these cult members must be worshiping. Um, Interesting. This is the first information. To be honest, this is the first kind of breakthrough that I've had, thanks to you all. I have never seen this much detail from this in the years that I've been studying. Um, this tome here, this is incredible. This is groundbreaking. It appears like, and he continues flipping through. He's like, this is some sort of. I see religious doctrine in here, rhetoric, chants, possible communion style rituals, and then he continues flipping through, but also notes. It's almost like this was some specific person's like journal, their research into this matter as well, all kind of put together into one. It just kind of trails off a little bit there, and then he's like, "This, I."
I forget if we asked last time, but did we compare this handwriting in here, these notes, to the letters from K?
You did not. You just compared the two notes, which did appear to be the same handwriting. If you would like to make an investigation check, you can. I will say, with all of you there, it would probably be an advantage. So,
Well, investigation. Anybody else wish to do this, or
I think
Sure.
I'm pretty good at investigating.
you go ahead? Since you were carrying the book.
Do we all
anyway.
do it with advantage or just one person?
no, just one person.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
With
That's
a
pretty good.
23.
23.
Hold on one second. Let me double check something real quick.
He's like symbols coming together.
Oh.
Okay. So there's many different handwritings in this book. A lot of the pages have multiple handwritings. It looks like this book has possibly been passed down for generations due to the age of the book, as well as the the weathering of the pages. And you look through, and there are quite a few different handwritings in here. However, there are certain notes in there that do match the same handwriting as the two notes that you found that appeared to be addressed to your group. But all in all, you can see through looking through at a quick cursory glance with the 23 investigation, you can see at least a dozen different handwritings in this book.
So I think we have something of a lead. As soon as we can get to the bottom of whoever this K person is.
I think,
Have we asked Severin about that or no?
You've
yeah, we have.
not.
He didn't know.
Oh, yes, you did. Sorry.
He didn't recognize it. He knew who S was, but not K. I think my vote is still that we continue on with our friend here to the capital and see what we can find out there about where to go next.
I agree.
I'm also of a mind to go to the capital.
I think it's a good plan.
Rova, I am gonna go ahead and repost both of those pictures in the player chat
Thank you.
right now.
Thank you for that. All right. So he looks through everything and he's like, this book is groundbreaking for my research. He's like, I will gladly pay for this book. This is probably the single best artifact you could have found.
I think we'd like to hang on to it, but I would be fine with
Yeah.
you making a copy.
That's fine. Of course, I probably
We're
won't be
going to
able
be
to.
on the road for a long time. You have
We
plenty
are.
of time to study it and make a copy.
Yes, we are. I will.
I think you can tell
I
why
will
we'd
take that.
want to hang on to
Absolutely.
it, you know?
Absolutely. I see that this could be very important for all of you. But this is also extremely valuable for my research. Was there anything else that you found while you were there?
Who's got the sword?
Have we not shown him the sword already?
I don't
No.
know. We have
We
not.
found the book.
Not.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
We did tell him about the shit sword.
Ah,
You
yes,
told
we
him.
did.
You told him about it. You haven't
told him.
produced the sword yet.
Okay.
Present the shit sword.
Get down on one knee.
God damn it! All right,
My
hold on. Let me
liege.
pull this. Let me pull up this
Giant sword being held by a little grung.
Oh no.
Oh no, I don't have
Props.
it on here. He looks at this sword and he hold on one let me he kind of touches his forehead slightly and you see him almost like pinch at his temple and pull out what appears to be a long silver like gossamer thread from his temple, pulls it out in front of him and starts speaking some words that you can't quite understand. And you see this thread kind of take on a ethereal mind of its own as it goes down and wraps around the blade itself, and then kind of melts into the blade. And you see his eyes go white for a second, and then kind of shakes it off. He's like, "Oh, this is an interesting item, of course, indeed."
Does he ask us if we put our name in the goblet of fire?
I didn't even think about that until that reference. That was completely unintentional.
It was right there.
It was right there. I realized now that subconsciously that was probably the subconscious inspiration for that.
The sword jumps up. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
All right.
Maybe? I don't know.
This is an interesting item indeed. This not only trying to find. You didn't put that in. Oh no, because I don't think I gave you that one, did I? The sword. No, I did not give you the sword. Where is the sword? No.
Didn't you give the paper to Emery?
I gave the paper to Emery, but I didn't send him the thing. Where is it? 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 It doesn't matter. He looks at it and he's like, "This sword, it will guide somebody towards these fragments. These, wait." And he kind of pauses for a second. His eyes kind of darting back and forth and back and forth. Can someone do me a favor? Can one of you, you are a lot quicker than I am. He produces the key to his room. Can you go to my, can someone run to my room and pick up that rod that you found in the house?
The big black rod.
It is not a
Yeah,
big black rod.
I can go. I'll go
Go-
get the big black
go-
rod for you.
Oh my
It,
god.
it is in my travel. It is in my traveler's trunk at the foot of the bed. It is wrapped in a
Don't
cloth
pay attention to the other rods.
underneath my
Just the one.
journals.
Okay.
So,
Eleni takes the key and goes and does that.
all right. So, yeah, easy enough
Look
to
for the
find.
chest that's vibrating.
You open up the door.
Oh,
You
no.
see. You open up the door. You see the traveler's chest at the foot of his bed. Are you doing anything else, or are you just doing what he asked you to do?
Can I try to do a quick little sneaky check to see what else is in there?
Absolutely.
Like a butter
Roll
knife?
me an
Yeah, like a butter knife.
yeah. Roll me an investigation check. Black Rod, what's Orpheus doing here? Oh my
22.
god, that's a
Nice.
natural 20.
That just happened.
All right.
Found his rod collection.
Oh my
So-
god. I shouldn't be in here.
Found
You-
a ribbed rod. He found a studded rod, spiked rod.
God damn it. So you open
vibrating
up
rod.
you open up the traveler's chest at the foot of his bed, and at first glance you see just journals, like different journals, different books that he has listed there. And you've traveled with him for a while now. You know that he does like his journals, and he likes to use fresh journals every single time. Half of these journals are completely empty, brand new. The other half have a few pages used. Some only have 1 or 2 pages. Some are half filled. It seems like he definitely does not like to use the same book more than once. As you're flipping through this stuff, you come across a pile of cloth, which you unravel and you find there's the rod. You also find in there, if you're looking around, you find that lens that you all found for him. And flipping through, there's one journal that kind of sticks out a little differently than the rest of them. This one has, whereas most of these are black leather and very simple looking, there's one specifically down near the bottom, buried underneath everything else, that you wouldn't find unless you rolled a natural 20, which you did. This journal is more of a red leather bound journal. It's slightly thicker than the other ones, and there is like this black kind of like silken bookmark inside, like tied to the end and attached to the top of the book and draped through one of the pages. As you open it up to the page that's listed, it's about halfway through this book, and you flip through, and all of the pages up to this point are completely filled. There's almost no white space left. There's writing in the margins. There's writing that goes in almost every direction. There's small little diagrams. There's just countless, almost looks like the scribblings of a madman. Think like A Beautiful Mind, the window, window equations or something like that. But the thing is, you cannot read any of it. You're not sure if this is a language you're unfamiliar with or if this is written in code somehow. But one thing's for sure, he does not want anyone to know what this journal says.
Okay. I store that in my brain to tell the crew later.
Um,
And then I try to hide it back where it was.
Fantastic. So as you grab the rod and you're heading back towards the rest of the group, Raya, I know you were kind of AFK there for a minute.
Sorry.
No big deal. I just want to give you an opportunity. I don't want you to miss any kind of opportunity that you might have. So the group, I don't know how much of that you heard because I know you were busy, but the group was
This
discussing.
Helena's wonderful nat 20 finding the black veiny
Fantastic.
rod.
So
And I
before
read his
that,
diary.
so before that, the group was discussing with Severin, page 3 of the book, and where it mentions the Mind Weaver. Is there anything that Helena or that Raya would like to bring up, or is she not saying anything during that conversation?
I think at this point she's not going to say anything to the group at large.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that you had an opportunity to
I
participate.
appreciate it.
All right. Okay. So Helena, you make your way back. You see Severin is currently like deeply looking at this book and flipping slowly through the pages, trying to like take in as much as he possibly can as you approach. And he's like, "Oh, did you find it?"
Yes, I got your rod.
Okay. And as you approach, all of you hear the sword is lying on the table right there, and all of you hear a humming coming from the sword. As she approaches, the humming gets slightly louder and louder. He's like, that's what I thought. That's it's all connected. It's all that item. I bet you the lens as well. This
It sounds like you have a theory.
I do. You specifically
Spell it
said
out for the simple people, Severin.
you specifically said you mentioned this book talks about a loom, correct?
Yes.
A broken loom. a loom that has been fractured. This
Yes.
sword has the ability to locate fragments, to locate pieces of something larger. Do you need me to spell it out, or are you starting to get what I'm going for here? This
So, if we are these fragments that are mentioned, the sword could find us.
no.
like
Dude,
other stuff.
two different things. So there's the fraction. The
If it was
fraction.
us, it would have been humming this whole time.
Exactly.
Well, it's not attuned to anybody, right? Oh, it's always on.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right.
There's two different things at play here, I think, that all go together but are separate. You have whatever connection is between the six of you, but then there's also the pieces of this loom, this broken loom, which I believe this sword was enhanced to help the bearer find those, to locate these these pieces of the loom. As you can hear, and you
So
just
that
hear
rod
this
is a piece of the loom.
from the table.
Why would Beefcake Supreme have that?
Well, you
Yeah.
tell me, why would somebody who is clearly a member of a cult that worships this loom and this mind weaver have a weapon that helps them locate pieces of this loom that has been broken?
Yeah,
It's
but
po-
that
I
guy
mean, he
didn't even
didn't.
know about the Waldenberg chapter.
He didn't seem like a leader, but
No, he wasn't
I
the
mean, he
leader.
didn't
This
even
is-
value
this-
diversity training.
This oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This is not about leadership. This is
Was
not
that in character?
both. A thing can be two things.
I was just wondering. Insight check.
Fucking Sayanine fucking Moonbow. Um, I don't believe this sword would have been given to a leader. This isn't about leadership. This is about logistics. This is about finding something. This is about searching. I don't believe this person that you found was any kind of leader or in any kind of leadership position. He was probably, I mean, you said he was overseeing the packing up and the moving of this location.
He was a gopher.
I think you killed I think you killed the logistics manager.
Wait,
Oh,
shit
boy.
is the logistics manager?
I take that personally.
Oh my.
Well, he should have done his mandatory training.
HR in this world is just brutal.
Who's going to get those supplies now?
world.
They're just going to sit in that cellar forever.
No, there was a bunch of people in the house.
yeah.
They'll
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
we
were
killed the
trying-
logistics manager. They don't know what to do with those supplies.
That does
It's
leave
the
them
last shipment. They
disorganized.
probably didn't need them. They wanted to save the most important things for last.
We've got them right where we want
Oh.
them.
Now they'll move much more slowly without their logistics manager.
Yeah, because they said they were going to be gone in like 12 hours. Do you have any idea why they would want to be leaving?
I could forge up a little shipping manifest and we can go back out there and find out what the fuck is up with our supplies.
Told you
that
we
haven't
needed the
made it.
robes.
We do. We have the robes.
I think
You
we
know,
need
when
to
they move
be-
those supply boxes, they're gonna find that little kid that you DP'd.
Oh no!
Yeah!
I think if we need to not go back there immediately.
Did y'all nail that box shut? Because maybe he'll just get shipped.
I thought he was just behind the boxes.
Yeah, you didn't
Oh,
put him
this
I
in a
think it needs
box.
extra
This is a
focus.
heavy one.
Oh.
Well, shit. Nobody even put like a doormat over him or anything?
What?
They would
No,
never
Matt.
find him if we did.
I know. That's
Oh.
kind of what I was making sure that they wouldn't find him.
So,
Can't have everybody finding this DP'd kid.
Can
Oh,
we
no.
go on break yet?
Oh no.
This will ruin my reputation.
Oh, we have 20 minutes still.
HR?
so,
Oh my god.
he kind of takes a minute and looks up from the sword. So if this is real, if this is truly what is happening, then this sword could potentially lead us to even more of these pieces, even more of these items that we that I was already paying you for.
Severin, you don't have a weird birthmark anywhere, do you?
I mean, I have one that kind of he lifts up his robe a little bit to the back, and you see like the back of his arm, and in that arm he just has this like massive red just like blotch on the back of his arm. He's like, this.
You know,
Hey,
that kind of
it's
looks
been
like
here-
Conficaria.
I mean, I guess I can see it. Yeah, it kind of does
Could you
actually.
put that down, please? Thank
It's like
you.
a hummingbird to me.
Oh.
We just
I think we check him-
what it looks like now.
It happened to be on
I
the
vote
top
we
of your
check the
gun.
rest of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I,
Sorry, which is the symbol that we are missing? That
it's the like
diamond.
diamond with
the diamond. Okay.
I think that alludes to the hunger. That seems to be the only individual that's.
Did you say the hunger? What does that mean?
And Gal flips to a few of the pages that talk about hunger. This one. There's even notes in here. It says they're always the last, whatever that means.
What have you learned about this hunger so far?
It's probably a turtle. They love to eat.
God damn it.
I don't mean to paint an entire race with one broad stroke. This is just my personal experience.
Gal's gonna flip to page 15.
Page 15.
This page in particular gives me concern. Hunger is not a fragment. Hunger is what feeds on absence. Do not let it wear a name. It seems for some reason this tome was heavily edited here. And he kind of points out sarcastically points out the torn page.
So, if this is true, are you saying there's a seventh member of whatever this what is
forensic-
this thing?
Damn
The
it! Now I'm
forensic
hungry.
artifact retrieval team.
Doc, could you pass those eggs, please?
Right after we come up with a different name for our group.
We're gonna need 3 more
I
letters.
agree.
3 more letters for what? Gao?
Our team name.
7 letters we need.
So If I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, you believe that all 6 of you have been brought together serendipitously uh, based on birthmarks and scriptures in this book. And if that is the case, then there is potentially a 7th member of this little party or order or whatever this is.
You know, I think you're in the book too, Severin.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a whole chapter in there about the shepherd,
The shepherd? I'm not a shepherd. What are you? I am.
the person who brings the rest of us together. That sure sounds like you.
Any kind of guiding us.
It does sound like you.
Well,
I have
The
other thoughts.
implication that we're sheep for that. I don't know.
I mean, you said it yourself that apparently I'm some sort of bigger deal than I thought I was. Kind of gets that kind of like.
I don't think
kind of
that's
puffs
possible,
up
Severin.
slightly.
Calm down.
He's totally writing a letter to his mom tonight.
Dear Mom, you'll never guess what happened today.
I'm important, Mommy. I told you.
Dear diary, it finally happened.
Gal speaks up kind of flippantly, not intentionally trying to deflate his ego, but clearly that will probably happen. I don't think you're the shepherd.
Oh,
Cal, you're very literal, though.
who would the shepherd be then?
I think we all know another individual.
You
Okay.
can't mean.
I don't
He
know.
was
if I
my
know.
he was my teacher.
Oh, that guy. The elf.
Why would your teacher be a shepherd? Did he
Gal
teach you
flips
how
to page 7 and shows it to the rest of the group.
Mm.
Did he teach
what
you
did you
how
say?
to flock sheep?
Do you plan on being a
Yes.
betrayer?
Me?
And he-
No.
he-
I don't think anybody
and
ever
he-
really plans on
And
being
Gal
a
points to
betrayer.
the line on page 7 where it says betrayer. However, and then Gal looks at Raya. Some of you have been scarred by this individual, I suspect.
He never touched me.
Or helped.
Well, he touched me, but that was just for grades.
Oh no.
Mm,
God damn it.
It would be the art school.
It's my favorite professor, I told you.
Oh God. What did you have to do to get an A?
Have to is a strong word.
That's just extra credit.
Oh no.
You need a witness.
Really putting the 0.5 in that 4.5 GPA.
Oh, God.
In any case, I do think we were brought together, but I don't know if it was necessarily Severin who ultimately did the deed.
I'm going
Hey,
to
now,
need a
let's not-
little more context as to what you mean. Like, you mentioned your professor, your teacher. What is? How does your teacher fit into all of this?
I am going to go ahead and use my brand new spell,
Ooh.
Silent Image, and I am going to conjure up a life-size image of the man that as he visited us at the tavern table, and asked Severin if he has ever seen this elf before.
He looks at it. He's like, I don't believe so.
Well, he visited us here in this. Was it this table? I think it was this very table. They kind of give us this table all the time. And oddly enough, he has been a different person for each of us in our pasts. Some good, some bad.
he was a teacher to some of
For
you.
me and for Gao.
And the doc
The
as well,
others.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah, the others have a different story to tell.
3 times he's been a teacher.
At least 3.
So this mentions a betrayer, a witness, and absence. So if this is true, who has he betrayed?
Gonna look at Helena.
Yeah, just kind of gesture. Proceed.
Me? You want me to talk about him?
Or don't. Maybe keep
I
things to
mean,
yourself if you want.
I wouldn't say he betrayed me. He just died. Unfortunately.
Well, death is a form of absence, is it not?
Yeah, I would say he's more absent than betrayered.
I then look at Raya.
Will you stop staring at me? I think it's your
Didn't you
nap time,
speak-
old man.
Didn't you speak of betrayal?
You seem to fear this man.
Yeah, I don't want to be around him. I really do think that we need to leave this town. Get in front of him. You can't betray somebody if you never promised somebody something. Betrayal is like a very deliberate thing.
Then
Oh.
that leaves, and then I look at Imsada.
You didn't betray me.
Does that make you?
He helped.
Does that make you the witness?
What do you mean?
Teacher, betrayer, witness, absence.
Well, he's been following us around apparently, so that could be the witnessing. It doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't necessarily have to be one person. They've
Masada, make me
seen-
a history check for me.
Oh, so this is all written very poetically. The literal nature is very much in question.
Yes.
A memory returns to you. With a 12, in this moment when they're discussing who this individual was to each of you and how he could potentially fit into each of these categories, a memory returns to you. A young girl standing in her village before an explosion. An image that has haunted your nightmares your entire life, almost practically your entire life. However, this time there's a slight difference. As this energy erupts, as this explosion happens, you look and you see a figure that you don't remember seeing there before. A figure that later, a few years later, would become influential and almost a protector to you. Was he there when this happened? Is this your mind playing tricks on you? Are you only thinking this now because of the conversations that's happening? Or is it possible he was there and he saw the whole thing happen? Maybe that's why he searched you out. Maybe it wasn't a chance encounter. Maybe for the first time in your life, you start wondering, maybe he was following you the entire time. Or it could just be your mind playing tricks on you because of the conversation that's happening right now.
I think Msada likely looks like she just saw a ghost. Retreats back a little bit, and then
Oh,
looks
sorry.
up.
Gal pulls up his mask. I forget I have that effect on people.
Oh my god. Like, no, not you.
What were those 5 again? Teacher.
Betrayer, witness, absence.
We all seem to have some kind of designated role. And I start flipping through the pages afterwards. There's an allusion to mercy, an allusion to an architect, an allusion to death, some kind of threshold, allusion to disruption, an allusion to hands that weave, allusion to judgment, and then, of course, as I mentioned earlier, hunger. The one I suspect
Seriously,
is
pass those eggs.
Not until we change this team name. No nasty butt referencing anagrams.
Gal's just
So
going
you're
to
just going to
quietly
let the
point at his
eggs go
fruit juice.
rotten in an effort to get us to change the name from fart?
Maybe I will.
You
I'll
said
let that
add 3
happen.
letters. We need an ing.
No. No.
Or an ASS.
Unbelievable. No eggs for you.
How long, Severin, how long did you say we're going to be in town for before we
Probably,
take off to the university?
I mean, we're about ready to go. We could leave as soon as first late if tomorrow, if you all are ready.
Duluth, is that going to be enough time to go shopping?
I believe we've got all day.
We
I
hand
just
out more
need to cook up.
drugs?
No, I need. I actually need to peruse some weaponry.
I have an errand to run as well.
And as you all
Need to
decide,
get me a crossbow.
as you all decide on what to do next, as Severin continues flipping through this book, we're going to go ahead and take our break. So we will go ahead and take our 10-minute break. Before we do that, couple quick things. I mentioned at the top of the episode about our next in-person sitting around a real table rolling real dice the way D&D was meant to be played. Which is 20th. What I didn't mention is it's not going to be this campaign. We're starting a mini series that's going to show up every once in a while. For those long running fans, you know we like to do little one shots and mini series every once in a while. This is the first mini series of campaign 2, DM'd by our one and only Emery, Dr. Parmbert. Emery will be running it. The rest of us will be playing. This will be the first of we don't know how long this miniseries is going to take. It's not going to be like, we're still going to go back to this game the next week. It's going to be a here and there little bits where we'll throw in one here and there and wherever we can. So yeah, that's going to be fun. We're all going to be playing new characters. Emery, is there anything quick that you want to talk about with that?
Well, to give everyone context, the setting, quite literally, starts during the finale of Campaign 1.
Fantastic.
From there, we're going to see from a different perspective, different point of view, some things that were happening throughout all of these nations behind the scenes during the attempted convergence. And what these characters will be doing? Find out soon.
Indeed. We are all looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, probably long running miniseries that'll happen every once in a while as we move forward. All right, before we go on a break, we gotta pay some bills, and we gotta tell you guys where you guys can find us and support us. So Emery, keep talking and tell everybody where they can help us out and where they can support us.
Yes. When you do support us. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let me take that from the top. Take two. For those of you who aren't supporting us by subscribing to our Patreon, you can still continue to support us by tuning in every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I think daylight savings is coming back. On YouTube and on Twitch, and eventually those other streaming services where we will double or triple their viewership. You can continue to interact with us on Facebook, on Threads, on Instagram, on Blue Sky. And those of you who have an Amazon Prime account, you are given a free Twitch Prime subscription to give to your favorite Twitch channel of choice. Why not choose those natural ones and put some of that billionaire money to some actually good use? Those of you listening to the audio-only podcast version of our show can continue to find our episodes wherever podcasts are spread out into the universe. No matter what you do, do remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and make sure that when you do, you hit all, so that way you never miss an episode. Share. Sound off in the comments. Tell your friends when you join us live. Like we have some people who are regulars. Just want to shout
We
out
love you.
our ever-growing community. Love you all to death. And those of you who are joining and maybe want to go back and catch up, YouTube does have a new function called Hype, where I think you're given 3 hypes a week. And when you do hype, that does increase our visibility. So by all means, go back and hype us up a little bit so that we can gain visibility and more people can join the party. Any and all engagement, as always, helps us out a ton.
Indeed. Thank you for that PSA, Emery. And give us like 10 minutes and we will be right back. And we are back. Thank you for sticking with us. All right. Let's continue. So, Severin is continuing to look through these pages, and he's like, "So, oh yes, the sword, these weird amulets, and the book. Is that? Am I correct that those are the items that you found? Because there's still the subject of payment."
I mean, they were moving, so they probably took everything else that they found valuable with them.
No, that's fine. I just need to. If these are the items that you were able to find, I just want to make sure that there's nothing else that you think I might be interested in purchasing off of you.
I see. We're not interested in giving up some of those items, like the book.
Well, yes, we already discussed that. I'm going to
Okay,
copy
okay.
it during our travels to Woldenberg, but the
You can
information is still
certainly take
there.
a look at this. I'm, however, keeping this for myself, and I'll show him the mask.
He looks at the mask. He's like, "So, I'm confused. Is this from your Bard College day? Was this in a production? Is this a prop from a production you were part of?"
Oh.
No. That is a magical item that we discovered.
Oh, you found this
Wait.
in. You found this in there as well?
Yes, sir.
Huh. Interesting. Do you have any knowledge about its use or its purpose, or
I
is it
do.
purely ornamental?
I do. The doctor was able to figure it out for me.
I'm glad he's
Um,
useful for something.
The doc is quite a useful character.
Thank you, Duluth. I didn't know I'd have to defend myself this morning.
It helps one impersonate tone of voice.
Interesting.
It also allows on occasion for a spell to be split to a second target.
Interesting. Now, you said this is not something you're willing to part with. You just are showing it.
This. Yeah, so you asked if we found anything else, so I thought I'd show you, but yeah,
fair
this is not. This is part of what I will be keeping.
I mean, clearly, you all, since you are the ones that risked your lives, do have first bids on any of the items, and if you wish to keep them, that is completely your prerogative. However, if you're looking to part with these items, then I will gladly make you an offer.
I thought it might help you with the whole putting together this book thing because it was discovered near a symbol similar to the one of mine.
Very, very good. Very good. Yes, and I can look more into that during our travels to Woldenberg. As for these items, these amulets, while interesting, I don't really see a lot of use for them other than, well, to make sure nobody reveals the secrets of your organization. For the 5, I give you maybe 1 gold apiece, so 5 gold. This sword, however, and this book are a different story entirely. These 2 objects could fundamentally change my research in the way that I'm going about finding these items. The information in the book, I know that you want to keep the physical copy of the book, but allowing me to copy the information in this book, like I said, is groundbreaking. It would easily give you 1,000 gold for it. And
1,000 gold?
Indeed. And as for this sword, if you are indeed looking to get rid of this sword, although one must wonder if it might be more beneficial in the long run, whether or not having it on your person might make it easier to find more items that I might want to acquire from you. However, that is...
Oh yeah, it might. Knowing that now, it might come to use depending upon what we are doing.
Now,
I don't think we should give him anything.
Well, he's giving us money for it, so
1,000 gold
for the use of the book,
Just to copy it.
Oh,
just to copy the book,
Dang.
How about
and
2,000?
maybe we could lend you the sword for now for your studies, and
well, that doesn't...
perhaps
Sada, would you like to haggle?
How about 2,000?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Damn it.
It's a 15. That's pretty good. He looks over at you. He's like, if you were giving me the original, 2,000 would be a fair price. But seeing as how you were just allowing me to copy the information, 2,000 is well beyond what I could pay. However, I could bump it up to about 1,250.
You said it yourself. This is going to change the way that you do research.
It is,
And in
however,
addition to
again,
that, we
having...
risked our lives getting it.
And because of that, I'm offering you 1,250 gold. If you are to give me the actual physical book itself, I would gladly pay you 2,000. But that doesn't seem to be the case. You're merely allowing me to copy the information from it, and ergo losing some of its value, as this is not the original artifact. There's tests that I will not be able to perform on this item, such as finding out the age of the pages, finding out if there's any kind of residual energies or anything in here that might kind of help me locate where this cult or religion originated from. So if you would like to give me the actual physical book, I will gladly give you 2,000, but for just a copy, 1,250 is as high as I can go.
Severin, could you give us one moment?
Oh, yes, of course. And he just kind of like looks down at the book and starts like flipping through.
I don't think he's going to hear us.
Okay. All right, everyone, huddle up.
All right.
Doc, what do you think about this sword? Should we hang on to it then? Now we know what it does.
I say we keep the sword, and for a pretty penny, why not have me make a copy of the book and let him have the original?
Well,
Why would
no,
we
I'm
do
just-
that?
No.
just speculating here. What if it turns out that there's some magic imbued in this book that will not translate into the copy or some
Well, he
such?
certainly thinks so.
Listen, I think that the amount of money he's offering is fair enough. We could always milk him for more money later.
I agree with Helena, but also I've seen your recreations, Doc, and they're not great.
Yeah, if anybody should copy the book, it probably should be me. But
I think
Literally
if anyone
anybody
should
but
copy it, it
Doc.
should be Raya.
I don't know. Duluth made Gao the crayon drawing of an ID.
hey,
Okay,
That's accurate.
Do any of you
Good.
actually
that was
have
a rough day.
do any of you have calligrapher's tools? Because
This is not
I
a
do.
map.
I am a professional.
calligraphy.
That
forger.
doesn't mean you're good at
No.
using them.
Oh, I've done plenty well with my tools. Thank you
I'm
very
sure
much.
you have.
I guarantee you I can make a copy of that book that is more identical than your copy.
Oh,
When
Okay,
we come
well,
across
you
a
want to have a
map in the
competition?
book,
You
if
want
we
to have a
come across a map in
competition,
the book, you
Deleuve?
can copy it.
Certainly.
So we are going to take the 1250 then.
Yes, and keep the sword
Yeah.
and go shopping.
I like 1250 because it is very hard to divide it into 6. Seems
It
like
would
a
go
great
into our
number.
group ledger anyway.
Ooh, should we ask
The
for
ease
more
with which we
physical
turn
books?
down gold. Unbelievable.
it's not
I
about
mean,
the gold at this point.
No.
He is a
1260.
dragon.
At what point is it not about gold?
You're living up to the stereotypes, Doc.
Whoa. I want you to tell me what your life looks like without money.
Fine.
Ask
It
Gal.
looks fine.
Ask Gal. He has no use for money.
Is that what
To
you
look
want?
like Gao.
That's what it
Do you
looks
want to
like.
look like Gao?
I do
What's
actually,
wrong with
thanks.
Gal? What are you insinuating, Doc?
I take a look at Gao.
That's low, even for you, Doc.
Please, I haven't even begun to dig.
Doc, if anybody should take advantage of the it takes all kinds mentality, I would think it would be you.
Gal,
You
I
look
think
at that
you look
beautiful
quite
face.
nice when you don't have your mask on. See?
I'm
He's not taking it
self-conscious
off.
of my
He's
eyes.
smiling.
Maybe if he took some of
He's
Elena's
smiling.
anti-anxiety medicine, it would help him remove the mask from time to time.
And I'm willing to share.
1260?
Yeah, we can work with 1260.
Is that divisible by 6?
It is actually.
All right. Then it's settled. All right, we turn back and get Severin, and we say
1260
Yes,
and not
yes.
a penny less.
12.
Oh, just add 10 more gold.
Fine.
What about 1300?
If it'll shut you all up, I will give you 10 gold more.
shut us up.
Now,
Let's take our wins where we can, Msada.
were we still? I forget. Were we still getting 75 apiece for going out there?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
true.
still got the 75 apiece for going out there, and then you got 1260 for the copying the book. And he looks, he's like, okay, and as for the sword, this sword is I would give you.
I think we decided to hang on to that. You were right about it being useful for us, but
Oh,
you can
very
certainly
well.
access it for your studies.
Very well. That's fine. Excuse me.
Oh my.
It's quite a dusty
Seven-
tome.
Blew
my
the
word.
speakers out.
My bad. R.I.P. Headphone listeners at home. Anyway,
How about the amulets?
He said
the
1
amulets,
gold
yeah,
each.
1 gold per. So, an additional 5 gold.
Because, of course, we only got 5 of them. There is that dividing problem again. God damn it.
That's why you have party funds. All right, so great. Like I said, we can meet up tomorrow morning at first light, and we can start heading to Waldenberg, if that works for all of you. Otherwise, if you need anything else, I will probably be up in my room, packing and prepping for the trip.
Severin, if you do get out today and or when you come down for food, can you keep your ear to the ground to see if you can pick up any rumors as to where this cult might have gone?
Yeah, I'll see what I can find.
Bye.
All right. So where are you all headed?
Gao is going to the university to see if the professor gathered anything new from his
Alright.
research on my
Right.
tattoos.
All right.
Did you want some company, Gal? I know that was kind of our trip together.
You'd be welcome to join me.
As long as we can stop by Ye Old Weapon Shop on the way back.
That should be fine.
All right. What are the rest of you doing then? If the two of them are going to the university and what kind of weapon are you looking for? Crossbow?
Yeah.
All right, so you can find like a Fletcher or something. What are the rest of you doing?
I need to go and get healing potions. Lots of them.
I'll go with
You
them.
didn't even use the one that you have.
I know I died too quickly.
Did you want to go get drugs too, Msada?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we could go. We could. Yeah, we could hook
All
you
right, the
up.
girls are going for drugs.
Of course you
The people that still have a bag of drugs are going for more drugs.
I didn't go.
To be
the first
fair,
time. I
Helena's
need
the
to get
only
some.
one who has drugs in our little group.
I gotta show them where I sourced it from.
But you know, I think the healing potions we're gonna have to go back to your friend,
Oh yeah, the gnome guy.
your gnome friend.
were. Oh yeah, that guy.
It's okay, we'll go with you for backup. But just don't like pick a fight immediately again.
Yeah, just like walk in and say like hello, maybe.
Not hello squiggle shit again.
Yeah, just hello.
All right, so drugs
hello.
and healing potions, and then university and Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Doc, what are you doing?
Doc has some inventing to do.
He's also hoarding eggs.
All right, so let's start
These
with
eggs are mine.
let's start with Doc real quick. What are you trying to invent?
It's taking me some time to come up with a schematic for the thing that I've been trying to invent, and lo and behold, I have invented a blast disc.
A blast disc? What the hell is a blast disc?
Well, it's an explosive that can go off when someone either gets too close or hits the thing. It does a moderate amount of damage. I made a mine. I made a proximity
You
mine.
made a proximity mine. Fantastic. All right. Okay, so as you are doing that, Duluth and Gal, you're heading to the university at first, the Orbach University of Orbach, whichever one so choose. You walk up and they recognize you on the outside, Gal, and kind of like wave you in towards the headmaster's office. Elodil is standing there. He's like, "Oh, yes, Gal, you're back. What can I do for you?"
I will have to depart before too long. And before I do, I wanted to check in and see if you had discovered anything additional from your research.
I'm still poring over the symbols and the meanings. However, I haven't had. I haven't been able to decipher a lot of it, but there is. It's weird. There's. Uh, it even for a language as obscure as Infernal, there's almost a cryptic nature to this, almost as if the symbols are waiting for something, a key or something to happen, to align them properly for proper translation. Almost, the more I look into them, the more things make less sense. Like, whatever these runes are, whatever these symbols are, it's almost like there is a missing factor in understanding.
So there's something additional is required?
Possibly, yes. That's at least, and like I said, I'm not fluent in Infernal, so I could be missing something blatant, but at least from my...
Do you have the pieces?
The pieces? What exactly?
Yeah, the fragments that you're having trouble assembling into cohesive. Do you have like, well, this symbol means ass, and this symbol means...
That's the problem, is these symbols are not translating the way that they should. So it's almost like pieces are missing, or there's extra pieces in other spots. Like, it's definitely Infernal, but it's not. And he pulls up that major image of your naked self that he took of you, and he points to a specific these two symbols that are mirror of each other on your shoulder blades. And he's like, these two, you can see that they're reversed. It's mirror image of each other, but this symbol doesn't have a one-to-one translation. It's almost like a combination of two different letters, two different symbols in Infernal, one of which... And he kind of hesitates for a minute and kind of looks at Gal with, like, you feel this almost like hesitation to say what he's about to say. One of which, and then he kind of takes a breath. These, like I said, it's almost like a combination of two different symbols. One of which means spawn. The other means sacrifice. But it's some kind of amalgamation of the two, and this is not the only one that does this. And he looks around, he's like, and he points out a few other ones that are, and states which like the fact that they're combinations of like two specific words. He's like, and the translation doesn't make logical sense. So it's almost like there's two meanings to each symbol, or at least to the majority of them. So I can't come up with a straight one-to-one understanding.
As Gao
Oh,
hears the
what?
words sacrifice, to anybody looking at him, you may notice that he's standing more stiff than usual, as if something is triggered within his psyche. And he flashes back to something that clearly is troubling him to any outside viewer.
And it's at this moment, Gal, when this realization hits you, when this almost triggered event, very, Winter Soldier code words happens, where you suddenly, as you're standing there, second here, give me 1 second. As you're standing in this chamber, you feel a cold wind blow through you. Duluth, you're standing there, you don't notice anything, but you do notice what you see is Gal's face. His eyes kind of go glossy, almost like there's the lights are on but nobody's home type situation. Gal, you
This
feel
is different from normal.
the amulet is resting against your chest, worn smooth from years of thumb tracing. On its back, carved in careful, uneven script, that date. The wind stops. You find yourself standing in a graveyard. The graves around you seeming to shift, not physically, but in feeling. They're no longer strangers. You know these dead, not by name, but by grief. A flicker, a flash, a memory not fully formed. Red light, smoke, heat so intense it strips breath from your lungs. A symbol of Asmodeus carved into stone, and chanting voices. You see small hands, your hands, bound. A woman screaming, a man shouting. You try to see their faces, but you cannot. Faces are always smoke. But today, something changed. The smoke pulls upward, not towards hell, but towards the sky. The hallucinations come as they always do. Whispers at the edge of hearing, shadows in your periphery. But tonight, the whispers are different. They're not jeering, they're not mourning. A voice, not male, not female, speaks, not in your ear, but into the hollow behind your ribs. You were not claimed. A pause. You were contested. The tattoos on your skin begin to burn. The infernal sigils once meant to consecrate you to Asmodeus flare like embers. You brace for agony. Instead, light seeps from beneath them, not golden, not radiant, but a pale moonlight, like light on bone. You see the ritual circle collapsing. You see the cultists screaming as something goes wrong. You see a shadow tearing through the summoning, not to destroy you, but to claim you first. Not Asmodeus, something older, quieter. A presence that does not hunger, a presence that waits. The one who watches you hide amongst tombs. The one who let you sleep amongst dead without fear. The one who answers when you whisper, "Why am I still alive?" The image around you dissolves into blackness. You stand in the vast black expanse. Above you, no stars. Below you, no ground, only drifting ash. The ash gathers behind you, pulls, stretches. Pain lances across your shoulder blades. Not infernal fire, not hellish branding, but something tearing free. As you fall to one knee, you expect horns, claws, smoke. You expect to become what they feared. Two shapes unfurl from your back. Not feathered or even bat-like, but pale spectral light threaded with faint silver veins. Almost like skeletal wings, structured, defined, but filled with soft, luminous mist. They are not angelic, they are not demonic. They are funerary, beautiful in a way that makes people uncomfortable. They shed no heat, only stillness. You feel no triumph, no glory, only weight, only purpose. As the voice speaks again, you were spared to stand at the edge, not as flame, as witness. The tattoos do not vanish, but they do dim. They no longer burn. They look like scars instead of brands. And as you come back to consciousness, Duluth, what you see is as his eyes go glassy, you hear this single shriek of pain as these two massive wings erupt from Gal's back. Slightly leathery, with hints, almost the way you see them, different than the way Gal saw them in his vision. You see these leathery, almost devil-like wings with hints of this blue, like crystalline, almost veining, almost like the threads from your shared vision throughout his wings. You're muted.
So I just kind of take a step back at that because I was waving in his face, like, "Where'd you go, Gal?" But the wings pop
Does
out,
Gal
and I'm
come
like,
back,
"Oh."
come to at this point?
The vision fades and you find yourself standing with Duluth in front of you. You hear the slam of a heavy tome on the floor as Elodil takes a step back, dropping the book he was holding. You see this pale, kind of silvery white glow from those wings radiating from the almost thread-like veinage throughout.
Is this a new thing?
Things are both more clear to me, but less clear at the same time. You can hear it in Gal's voice. He's clearly shaken by both the memory and what is happening with his body.
And as you stand there, you kind of flex slightly and you see the wings start collapsing back, folding in behind him. And as they fold, start becoming more translucent to the point where once they're folded completely, they disappear. No tearing of his clothes, no lasting, image or any real sign of them.
Has that happened to you before?
No. No, but I've always felt the pain. Strangely, I know it's still there. I don't feel the pain quite as much anymore.
Thanks, more.
Like they've been trying to get free? And something just helped him out right now.
Gal just quietly nods.
All right. Was there anything in that infernal about that, Professor?
No.
Was it all like dark words, like sacrifice? Was there some happiness in there, like free ice cream or anything like that?
Sorry. I'm not sure how familiar you are with Infernal, but there's not a lot of happy words. They don't have a lot of words that translate to anything happy in Infernal.
I suppose ice
What?
cream doesn't last very long down there.
I'm sorry. This doesn't typically. I don't know what to say here. Have you always had those?
Just silently shakes his head no.
What symbols were you looking at when that happened? The sacrifice and
Spawn.
well, he didn't say him in Infernal. It must have just been a coincidence. Well, Gal, you can trust that this is your secret to tell.
We'd be grateful if you could keep this from the others for now.
Elodil has completely
is-
like sitting on the top of the desk, like just completely like his gasps are flabbered at this point.
I just imagine that one guy from like the beginning of the Fifth Element, where he's just like furiously scrawling down like what he's seeing.
Aziz,
Like-
light!
Thank you, Aziz.
I was debating whether or not to try to do him again in silent image to like fake the professor up. But I think he's got enough magical training to be able to.
Yeah, probably.
I was just just kidding. See, nothing to see here.
All right. Is there anything else you want to discuss with the professor here?
Gal is going to pull out a few more gold and hand them to the professor. He doesn't count them, so we'll say, let me roll a die here. Pulls out 3 gold and gives it to the professor.
Just hand like
That's-
literally shaking. Just like he's not even arguing with you this time because he's literally in shock and he like doesn't have the capacity to even argue with you about the gold at this point.
And Gal, as he's turning to leave, and he's starting to collect himself a little bit after being quite shaken himself. He remembers something, and he turns around. He says, "Professor, does the Mind Weaver Queen mean anything to you?"
No, I don't. I've never heard of that before. What?
Great Loom.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
We have Taylor friends. That's all right.
Okay. Yeah, if I mean there's the tailors on the edge of town if you need. They might have a loom for you to borrow if that's what you need.
You know a good Fletcher? Or
Yeah, there's actually hold on.
Graceful Fletcher.
Yeah, there is the graceful Fletcher down the street. You could head down there. They would be able to help you. I would recommend keeping those tucked away in. They clearly, I no judgment, but they might people might look at you a little weird if you pop those things back out again. Just
I mean,
saying.
People tend to stay away from me as it is. I prefer it that way.
have you seen the mask? I mean, it's
That's
you know,
that's
it's kind of
fair.
a package deal.
I just
But I'm grateful for your help there, Professor. I hope we meet again.
indeed, you know where to find me, and it might take me a little bit of time to get used to that. But I guarantee by the time you come here again, I'll be back to my regular faculties. So yes, good luck in your search.
Gal turns to leave, assuming Duluth doesn't have any more to say to the professor. As we're walking through the corridor and there's no longer any other people around, you notice Gal quietly, without acknowledging it, reaching under his mask as if to wipe something away.
Fletchers.
All right, so you're heading to. Sorry, I thought I heard something weird. All right, so you're heading to the Graceful Fletcher.
Yes, sir.
All right, you walk in um, to this nice shop here. The front half of this building, from the outside, it's a nice little steepled roof. You see, it is that same kind of like reddish orange terracotta as uh, most of the buildings in this town. There is some wooden supports on holding up a second story with a sign that just says the Graceful Fletcher. As you walk in, the front half is kind of like a showroom. You do see barrels and barrels throughout with different size arrows. There's also a smaller barrel or a few smaller barrels full of crossbow bolts as well. You see racks of bows of different sizes and shapes, as well as display counters with different size crossbows on them. Everything from a hand crossbow all the way up to, like one of the large heavy crossbows. You see the walls behind have different size bows and crossbows throughout. You see walking up to you is this kind of middle-aged female half orc, um, long braided black hair, green eyes, medium-sized like rough tusks, dark ashen skin, shorter, probably about 5 foot, so very short for a half orc, and also quite stocky. Oh, welcome. What do you need?
Good afternoon, madam. I'm looking for a crossbow. Something, yeah, I'm very small, so something that's not going to blow me back.
Ah, yes.
But,
Good. Good. I'll give you help. 1 minute.
all right. Did she say good doggy?
Close. Gadagi. Guddogy. Gadagi. Gadagi, give you help. 1 minute. Kind of walks over.
A good doggy to me.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
You see him walk over to this kind of younger half elf female, short, blonde hair, golden eyes, short, slightly pointed ears, rich bronze skin. just slightly taller than Gadagi. You kind of see them kind of go back and forth a little bit before Gadagi just straight up just points towards you. And this half elf comes over. Greetings, I am Kalame. How may I help you today? Gadagi said you are looking for crossbows. Is that correct?
Yes, crossbow. Something that's not gonna send me across the room as well. Something my size.
Okay.
Maybe if you carry that type of stuff here, maybe a little enchantment on it.
Unfortunately, we don't have enchantments here. We don't have the staff for that. However, we do have quite a selection. We do have anything. If you're looking for something smaller, something that might fit your frame a little bit better, we do have both light crossbows and hand crossbows available. They are. She takes you over here, or takes you over to one of the tables that does have quite a few crossbows sitting out. And he's like, so the light crossbows do run about 25 gold. If you are looking for something a little bit more compact, we do have the hand crossbows as well. Those run 75 gold. Always a little more expensive due to the more intricate, smaller craftsmanship and smaller components that have to go into it.
I
It's a lot
think
more
those
delicate
hand ones
hand.
are. I think those hand ones are a bit beyond me. I think the simple light.
Well, simple, sure.
is,
Absolutely. Like I said, 25 gold, and we can actually get you set up with quite a few bolts as well with
excellent.
the purchase. Just because
I like the
this...
kind of bolts that you don't have to keep track of.
Well,
just-
that's good because so does your DM, and because of that, we'll just do one sale. It'll come with, for an extra 5 gold, it'll come with all of the bolts you could ever possibly need.
Oh yes.
Now that if you do eventually get some kind of enchanted bolts, now those would be an exception to that rule. But just for 30 gold, we could get you a light crossbow as well as all the bolts you could ever possibly need.
Fantastic. Let's see if there's anything else I need. No, I think that's it for today.
All right, fantastic. I will get that pulled up for you. Is there, and looks over at Gal. Oh, is there anything that I can do for you as well while you're here?
Don't mind him. He's had quite a day. Processing,
Sure. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, I'm hearing something really weird in my house and I don't know what it is. All right.
It's
anyway.
weird because I just heard sirens.
That's funny. No, it's
And you're looking around
It's like,
are there sirens in this music? What the heck?
they found me. I don't know how, but they found me.
This is a dwarven shopkeep, right?
no,
Elven.
this is a half elf.
Half
Why
elf,
am I
okay.
not getting? Why am I not getting? Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the light crossbow, and it's not. I'm not getting a light crossbow. I'm getting some weird, rare light crossbows. I'm not.
That sounds like something good to give him.
No, absolutely not. Anyway, I might have to do this after the game.
That's fine.
But yeah, we'll say mark off 30 gold, and we'll get you your light crossbow. For some reason, it's only pulling. Oh, cool. Now I got it's not responding. Hey, there we go. All right. It's not pulling up just from the normal source material. It's pulling from third-party source material, so it's being weird. And I think Foundry might have just crashed. Anyway,
Yeah, it was bound to happen tonight.
What is happening?
I'll just go ahead and write that down on my little list of everything that I carry here in my pocket.
fantastic. All right, so was there anything else the two of you wanted to accomplish before we switch over to the girls?
Gal, I kind of want ice cream now.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, you're gonna love it.
All right, while you guys go try and
Is there a gelato shop here?
as you guys go try and find ice cream in the desert, we're gonna switch over to Raya, Msada, and Helena.
There's magic people around here.
Indeed. The three of you, where were you guys headed besides
The
drugs?
squiggle. We gotta go get your healing potions first.
Oh, yeah. You were going to the magic shop.
Little gnomish asshole.
The
Thornfest.
squiggle thread.
Squiggle thorn.
Yeah. Stormfest.
This is when I wish we had
squiggle thread.
fan art coming in. We could get Gal and Duluth sitting around with ice cream cones.
Oh
If you
my
want to
God.
send your
Aw.
fan art, go ahead
Hawaii
and shoot
style.
an email to ludemery69@gmail.com.
Why?
Again,
The
that's
pure
Lude,
fan art to that one.
LEWD, Emery, EMERY 69@gmail.com.
And
All right.
now needs to be saying, ooh woo.
Oh, God damn it.
One of these
Alright,
days
so
they're
you
gonna
guys-
punish me with that.
You guys head over to the Squiggle Thread Magic Shop, and as you open the door, you see Stormfast finishing up with a customer, and then he looks up and he's like you can see the visible sigh, and he's like, "Greetings." Then back to the customer service face. Welcome. How can I help you all today?
Potions.
You're supposed to say hello.
You're supposed to say hello.
Oh my god, he knows that I hate it. Oh, okay. Hello.
He said hello. He's pretending
Hello.
like last time didn't happen. You have to do the same.
You know
It's
what? Let's-
socially correct.
Let's not pretend then. We hate each other.
Mirror.
No.
Hello. How are you?
Lovely.
So lovely to see you.
Good job.
I think. Are you looking for more healing potions?
Oh,
shit,
look
he
at
does
you
remember.
anticipating needs. You're such a great.
Nope. You've crossed
Still-
over into condescending. Bring it back.
Well,
Bring it back
yeah,
to friendly.
no, I want it to cross over. That is, I'm doing this intentionally.
Oh, good lord.
Bitch can hold a
Fine,
grudge.
fine. Can I please have potions? I would like 3 of them.
You would like 3 healing potions? Yes, we do have healing potions available. They are going for 50 gold a piece. If you would like 3, that would be
Hey, like a
150
bulk
gold.
Oh,
Just-
you're not going to
Hey, like a bulk-
educate me
bulk
on them?
discount?
I believe you already know the different levels of healing potions, and I'm just going by what you wanted to purchase last time.
I was just making sure. Thank you so much.
Wait. Aren't you visibly another level now? Maybe you qualify for the higher healing potion now.
Yeah, but I don't want to give him my money though. I mean, I do,
Oh,
but
that's
not
accurate. Ask for a discount, a bulk discount. 3 for 2. Buy 2, get 1 free.
He's not going to give me a discount.
Maybe if you were a little nicer.
Okay,
would.
I didn't start it. He did.
I say
Listen.
hello?
No, the last time.
No, but listen, he does the pricing. If you want good pricing, you gotta schmooze him a little bit.
I'm not smoozing
I
him.
saw you
No,
schmooze the
no.
big beefcake. Is it because
You
he's
sure
short and
did.
ugly?
Do you have
No,
a
it's
type,
because-
Msada?
It's definitely not
my
this
God.
guy.
Oh my god. Definitely not this guy. Look at him. Look at him.
I'm standing
you-
right
I can
here.
hear you.
Good.
I'm gonna have to get modify memory to deal with
Oh,
Masada's
yeah.
corrections.
No. I want to remember, and I want him to remember.
You see his hand go underneath the counter, and you start hearing this frantic, like pressing sound.
Oh God, he hit the alarm.
He's calling for security. Do you want these potions or not?
Panic button.
Wait, how many do I already have?
Help.
You have one.
I'll take one more.
One more would be
used,
50 gold, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there like a promotion?
No, anything
Buy
else?
one, get some random
No,
other thing for free?
absolutely not. Anything else you would all like
Wow.
while you're here?
They didn't mistreat you. What's with the
More-
attitude?
More button pressing
This'll quit.
underneath the counter.
I'll tell you what. We'll have her pay for her potions, and then we'll be out of your hair.
Fantastic. You all have a great day.
I'll be back later.
Will you?
See you soon, sweetie.
Oh no.
But he is your type.
No, he's not. I was still being sarcastic.
You
Are you
made
gonna
a
blow a
date
kiss to
with
him too?
Oh my God!
Do
Look
you
at
even know
him.
if he's single?
Ugh. He's
Excuse me,
obviously
You
Good
single.
guy,
can't
are
hit
you
on a married
single?
man.
Who in their right mind would marry that? Who? No one.
Look, it's a rumor that in grade school you're supposed to be mean to who you have a crush on. That's not real life.
We're adults. And he was a jerk to me. Okay, you know what? Let's find these drugs, because obviously we all need them.
One of us
Actually, can
goes
we
back
stop
to
by
that
real
shop
quick
at a
to
later
the-
date, and there's a sketch of Masada behind the counter.
He is not welcome here.
There might be one already.
As you all
Can
As you-
can we stop by the fabric stop? Because this is like 3 down. Just real
as
quick.
you all start heading out, right as you're walking out, you just glance over and you see from the back room this kind of burly looking male dwarf with cropped white hair and light brown eyes and like this long mustache that's kind of twirled up. Big stocky dude kind of, and you see he's got his hands are wrapped and he kind of like steps out right as you guys are walking out of the room.
Hey, wave and say hi.
Walks over to Stormfast and leans down, and you see them start communicating as you guys walk out. All right,
What about
so
the dwarfy guy? Is he your type, Masada?
No.
That'd be tall beefcake. Got it.
So you guys.
You're not wrong.
All right, so you're heading to where? Where are you going?
Can we pop in and near announce real quick?
Fabric.
To Nirnad. All right.
Near-a-nad. We were just near a scrotum, and now we're going to be near an ad.
Oh
Mhm.
no.
I think you were just near a dick.
Which
Very
one?
Damn.
Which Taylor? Nirnad, there he is. Eminent fittings. All right,
Clothier. That's why you couldn't find it, because you were looking
Clothier.
under Taylor, but you should be
Yes.
looking under Clothier.
All right, so you head down to the tailor, and Nirnad is near the back counter, and you see he's like finishing the last few stitches on this embroidered kind of like almost red, kind of almost flame-like design on this black silken garment. And he's just doing the last few threads on it. He's like, "Oh, Raya, yes, hi.
Ooh, that's really pretty. Good work.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is for one of those. Anyway, what can I do for you?"
Well, I just thought, since you gave us so much information about what you knew about the cult, maybe the 3 of us could catch you up on what we found out about them when we went out to their little housey thing.
Oh, you actually went. Okay, That's a choice. Sure.
Did you know they all wear gray? Have you sold a lot of gray
Oh my
fabric?
goodness. I have not. I am sure they have a private supplier.
It is the ugliest, drabbiest gray. You would actually here. I can show you one, and I'm going to show mine.
Oh, yep, that's I sure would hope that you would realize my quality is significantly higher than this, and I would never be caught dead selling such a threadbare fabric as that.
Yeah, and it's been DP'd too.
I don't know what that means, but and I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear it. Uh,
Most people do.
Yep.
so,
Um,
what can I do for you? You said you wanted to give me information about this cult?
Yeah, the cult. You know, you were talking about that ranch that was out there. When we went out there, it's just all boxes. Like people packed up and they left. So,
Oh, there wasn't anyone there?
I mean,
just-
there was a couple of people, but we avoided them for the most part.
Ah, fantastic. Well,
But there were no
that's good.
animals. You were right about that. But
That's
it sounds
good.
like they're leaving town.
That's
So
fantastic.
I thought you would like to hear that.
Yes, I do. I appreciate that. That is fantastic news. They seem to cause trouble everywhere they go around here, so I am glad to hear that they might be leaving.
Well, you know,
Good.
lots of merchants come in here and you hear lots of things. So if you hear of any rumors about any trouble popping up somewhere else, because obviously they got to go somewhere.
Mhm.
Did you call me on the sending stone?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If I hear anything about where they could potentially be, I will let you know.
We're gonna take off in the morning. I think we're headed for the other big city,
Oh,
Woldenberg.
Waldenburg? You're heading to Waldenburg? Oh,
Mhm.
it's been forever. I was out there. Oh, it's probably been 20 years, but it's a different way of life. It's interesting. It's too much for me. It's but hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you have a good time there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Way
I
too
don't
busy
know.
for me.
But we're taking off in the morning, so if you need anything from there, let me know and I could maybe send it your way.
Oh, sure. I can send you a list of supplies that could be helpful.
Sure.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna give him a quick hug and we're gonna leave.
All right. Oh, cute.
Bye.
All right. Any place else the three of you want to go?
Hugs.
Drugs.
Drugs. We're doing this. Okay. So you make your way back to the rat baths.
Gets the people going.
Oh God, it's the drugs. They went back.
Always the drugs.
All right. You make your way
Elena,
back.
Elena spent half an entire episode bouncing off the ceiling because of the drugs. Like
Could have been
Not
the
on
whole
the
episode.
ceiling.
that's primo entertainment. All right.
Should have been the whole episode.
Should have been.
So you
I
make
could
your
have been
way.
bouncing off the ceilings.
You make your way back to the rat baths, and you see. I can't remember who was working there last time because there was Navenk was the drug dealer, if I remember correctly,
Yes.
and then I think it was Sarthadel was working. You see this older man working the front. Yes. How can I help you?
Hey, we're here for you like back there,
Uh,
not the bathhouse.
You just see him roll his eyes, of course. Stock room in the back. You
Let's
walk,
go, ladies.
you walk back
Yes.
there, and Navenk is folding a couple towels. Looks and's like, "Oh, I was not expecting to see you all back again. Hi, what can I do for you?"
Exactly.
I
God.
brought my and I kind of hesitate. I brought my friends. They saw like I tried the stuff that you gave me and it was so good and they were curious.
Fantastic. What are you looking? Okay. Looking at the two of you, what exactly are you looking for? Is there anything specific that you want to experience?
What do you have?
Oh, I've got a lot here. I got everything from Silverdew to Void Dust to Blue Spark to I even
You-
I even have a
You have like a clearance section or like a
What do you think this is?
grab bag. Like old stuff that you maybe don't gotta
And
move
that's
it.
how you OD on fentanyl.
You just
Is there a
asked
bin
for
store
a
for illegal
discount?
drugs?
There's like a
Is that-
grab bag, like a surprise.
That came
Oh.
out of nowhere.
A dealer's choice.
What is this? Odd lots? What do you?
Well,
I would
it's
like-
just I've never done drugs, like it's just
Listen, you
not really
gotta
many
give
dr- I
her.
don't
You gotta
know.
give her something you're searching for. Like what? What do you want to feel?
Oh, okay.
Drug dealer is not usually part of the pill party.
Well, I mean, but like their
Typically.
stock. Just
What-
what do you
yes,
have that's
what-
interesting that you
let
can
me-
just throw in a grab bag and surprise me with?
That's not how this works. What
If
do
I
you?
slide
what are you
50 gold
chasing?
across the
What are you
table
chasing?
to you,
If you slide 50 gold,
answers.
you're chasing.
variety pack. She wants a variety pack.
Oh
It's a
no!
variety pack.
Raya,
It's a little bit of
Raya.
everything.
choose an emotion.
Oh, my word.
What about a surprise pack?
Roll
She
me.
wants to feel
roll
surprised.
Me, roll me a d12. Roll me a d12.
Oh my
Is there a
god!
drug that makes you feel frugal?
Listen, clearance section is important. 3.
3. All right. If you're just looking for something to experiment with, she kind of goes back to one of the towel cabinets behind, and you see her like lift up some towels and reach in and turn a little knob or something, and you hear a click, and the entire cabinet kind of like opens up like a hidden door. And you just
I
see
continuously,
rows and
nervously-
rows of stuff.
I keep folding her towels.
She kind of runs her fingers along the different vials and everything, and she pulls out this one that's this like glowing bioluminescent root in this kind of glass jar. She's like, this might do something for you. This is glow roots. Might make enhance your senses a little bit. Give you a little bit of a feeling. Maybe you might be able to see colors and. Wait, you can always see.
I might be able to
You might be able
see
to-
colors. Okay.
Hear
Okay.
colors.
Do you think I could
and-
hear sounds?
You might be able to hear sounds. You might be able to
You'll
see
smell smells too.
see sounds and hear colors with this. First, I'll tell you what. I give this to you. Yeah, this is 5 gold for one. 5 gold a pop.
How about like 5 of them?
How about no? That's not how this works. There's no haggling here. What do you want? Do you want the stuff or not?
You said a pup. I just assumed you had multiple.
Yeah. Oh, you want 5 of them. I thought you meant you were trying to get me to give you 5 of them for 5. You want 5? Yeah, sure. I'll give you 5. That'll be 25 gold.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you'd surprise me with?
Roll me another d12.
Oh my god!
By the way, Nick, you have to search crossbow, comma, light. You can't do light crossbow.
Oh,
7.
that's stupid. 7.
That is a bit goofy.
She's like, if you she looks around and she's like, all right, if you really want to get something, if you really want to get your freak on here,
Let's get freaky.
let's get freaky. Pulls out this other vial of this like green vapor inside a vial.
Swamp gas.
This
fart.
this might help if you are the type of person who maybe dabbles in more psionic abilities. This might enhance it temporarily. They call this. It's not exactly the most pleasant name in the world, but they call this little bad boy Mind Flay.
Ooh. How much of that do you have?
This is a little more pricey due to its rarity. It takes a lot to process this, and it only comes from specific creatures. This one goes for about 50 gold a pop.
Do you have two laying around, or is it just the one?
Yeah, I got two.
Alright.
So you're buying 2 Mind Flay and 5 Glow Root. That's 125 gold. Anything else I can maybe tempt you with?
Well, I think Masada over here really is interested in drugs. I mean, like, you really sold her with the whole floating in the air thing that Helena did.
Yeah.
Like, she asked me for some.
I mean, they turned her right into a parade float.
It was kind of awesome.
What do you have? How much was that one?
Which one? The parade float?
New
Hold
definition
on.
to the term
Yeah.
party funds.
Hold on one
The
second.
parade.
No, we all
float.
have our own funds right now. I
Give me
will
a sec.
spend the group funds on drugs later, Duluth.
All right.
She takes out an empty vial and just dips it into the rat bath. Here you go.
Which one was it? Which one was
It was
the
the
one?
silver dew.
Silver Dew.
I think
Yeah.
there was a grung in there.
Do you remember how much that was by chance?
I think it was like 65.
Whoa.
65? Yeah, 65 gold
Something like
piece
that.
for Silver Dew, if that's what you're looking for.
No, it wasn't that much.
No, that's
It was
Seems-
pretty expensive.
Me and Helena spent 90 gold
Oh,
together.
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I lied.
It's whatever I
No,
charged you in the
okay.
previous
It
episode.
was 60 gold for the total, I think.
How many did you get?
I got 4, so 20 gold each. No, 2, 4, 6. No, I can do math.
Aren't you a school teacher?
15.
I'm an art teacher.
1.5.
So
Is
15
math
gold
and
apiece?
art?
Wait, how much?
I got a
Not
mind
not
flayer
color by
for
numbers.
Yeah.
3 dream leaves and 6
God.
Fagbane dust for 30 gold. Oh, I got a discount though. 'Cause I'm special. So special.
That just happened.
So-
What do you have that will make a person black out?
Make a person black out? You just want to be done?
You getting roofies?
No, I tried that already.
No.
She said no.
Oh. No, the
So-
other drug that makes people black out.
I do have
Absolutely.
Wow.
I do have some dream leaf that'll make you instantly fall into kind of like a lucid dreaming state. So I guess that's technically blacking out.
How is it administered?
You can either smoke the leaves or you can brew it into a tea.
How much?
Dreamleaf is a little more. Actually, it's a little rare. That one would be. I really should write down these prices. This one would be about 20 gold a piece.
20. Okay, what do you have that causes extreme euphoria?
Ooh, extreme euphoria. It also grants a calming euphoria. hold on. There is glow root that will do euphoria, which your friend just bought. I think there's something else. Give me a second. The silver dew does gives you extreme feelings of euphoria. There is not that. Disconnection with collective consciousness. No. Out of body sensation. There's
that
there is also Dark Kiss, which will give you a euphoric sense of invincibility, if that's what you're looking for. That's not quite the euphoria you're going for, though, is it?
That's okay. How is glow root and silver dew administered?
Glow root is a root that can either be chewed or smoked. Silver dew is a liquid that you just drink.
What's the price of both?
Silver dew was what, 20? And the glow root was 5, I think.
15.
15, sorry.
How much was the dream leaf?
We don't
That was
remember.
20. That was 20, I think.
And then dark sense?
Dark sense. Where did it go? Dark kiss. Sorry. Dark kiss. That is. Oh, that one is actually quite rare. This is going to be. That's going to be about 75.
Ooh, okay, can I have 2 silver dews and 1 dream leaf?
Fantastic.
I'm sorry, we
He
should take
sounds
that
like he's at the-
together.
Masada sounds like she's at the ice cream shop too.
Alright.
I frequently
Take
use my
one scoop
drugs
of
as
dream
weapons.
leaf.
All
Should
right,
probably ask for a grinder too.
I am giving you
Oh, that's a
the.
good point.
Would you like any spell burn with that?
What do you
All right.
recommend for infusions?
For infusions?
You said I can make one into tea. Which one was that? That was no. The silver dew
the
is
dream
already
leaf.
a liquid.
The dream leaf you
Dream
can brew
leaf.
into tea. Yes.
Thought
Perfect.
Sada was going more the hook
and I
route.
sent you the I sent you the
fruit to put on the
descriptions
burger.
in Discord.
Oh,
Chase.
sweet.
How much is her total? 15,
I don't
30,
even remember.
50?
Yes, that
Oh.
sounds right.
Hold on. It will be 40.
Silver dew was 15 each. That was 2, and then you quoted Dreamleaf at 20.
Yes.
Last time we bought Dreamleaf with the frog guy, you threw in an extra drug. Do you think you could do that this time?
Yeah, during the extra drug.
I love a good deal. We did give you like almost another 200 in gold already, and Helena hasn't even ordered anything yet.
Make
also
me
saw your
a
sign that says,
persuasion check.
New customer bonus and referral.
I already get a kickback
I
from
can't because hold on.
this pyramid scheme.
Does Duluth have a membership card?
Y'all need to go find your own suckers, okay?
Your own
15
suckers that have their own
plus
cards and hole punch.
4, 18.
18. All right. Listen, I can't give discounts to everyone, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the job. But I guess there is a little something that I might be able to find for you. This will be the last free sample that I can give out.
We're leaving town in the morning. You won't have to see us again for a while.
Fantastic. So this is something very, very rare and very, very new. This is something that is just hitting the market. This apparently will help.
Drug.
This is cutting edge shit.
This will.
I want a new drug. One that just won't quit.
This specific thing, and she pulls out from her sleeve this small vial of this grayish powder. So you can either snort this or you can mix it into a drink. And this is supposed to temporarily halt all aging, and in some cases can make you cheat death.
What's it called? Do you know?
Word on the name on the street is lich dust.
Nice.
No.
Thank you.
I'll send you this as well.
Thank you so much. Elena,
Now-
are you getting more anxiety drugs?
Also, for all of you, remember that you guys would not know the side effects of those drugs, and I didn't remember to take them out before I sent them to you.
So you have no idea how bad this can get.
Yeah, you have no idea how bad this can get.
Well, if it's helpful, I have not read it yet, so if you want to edit your message so I truly don't know,
I can do that.
you can. I will not look at it until tomorrow morning.
All right, I edited out the side
You know,
effects on your
promise that
face.
for Ryan.
I'm gonna edit out the side effects on
All right.
the lich dust, at least on yours.
I have not looked at it.
All right, I'm gonna edit out the side effects in the other two.
I'm really
as well.
excited about it.
All right. Fantastic. All right. And for you, Miss?
I was just accompanying my friends.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it was good to see you guys again, and have a safe trip.
That's such a good pun from a drug dealer. I love it.
All right. As you all leave, it is after 10:30. So this is where we will pick up next week. So you all head back to the tavern to get some rest or do whatever you want. We'll pick up next week and figure out what happens after here now that you all have bought drugs and crossbows. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for sticking with us. Remember that in 2 weeks, on the 17th, we have our crossover with the Dungeon Dunces playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight with Alex as our DM. So look forward to that. And then on the 20th, that Friday, join us as we're sitting around the table rolling real dice the way D&D was meant to be played as we start Emery's miniseries. Do you have a name for it? Hey, Mr. Vincent, no big deal.
I do have a name for it. We are going to call this side campaign Leverage.
Leverage. Fantastic. I love it.
Lifetime original.
I am super excited to see what Emery's got in stock with us, or in stock for us, in store for us in that miniseries. So stick with us, and again, we will see you next Tuesday,
where hopefully we won't roll a nat 1. Getting back to the hotel high as a fucking kite.
Have a fantastic week.